Good evening, YouTube. This is Hardball Crazy here. I got a couple cards in the mail today. I want to show it off to you. And got some Hall of Famers. Got a Hall of Fame mail yesterday. But I'm going to hold off on that until I get a couple others coming in this week. Make one Hall of Fame mail day. But today is more of a modern day thing. My first pickup was 2018 Topps Independence Day parallel. Saw somebody, I think it was Mike O. Had some of these, and I wanted to get one for myself. So on eBay, found the best one, but I could find by bang for the buck. So I got Zach Greinke of the Diamondbacks. My first real good Diamondbacks card of him. I think he's going to end up being all said and done in the Hall of Fame. He's approaching 200 wins. Couple more seasons, 3 more seasons. Got 3,000 Ks. I think his stuff could age well. So I think all said and done, he's gonna up there in the Hall of Fame discussion. Obviously, this is the Independence Day one. It's got the Stars and Stripes background and number to 76. So I had to get one of these for my collection. And my other one is a bit of a prospecting. I don't do a whole lot of prospecting, but I got one today. Got one here. I'm a subscriber to the website called The Athletic. It's a paid subscription for sports journalism. Read an article on a young man Mariners signed out of Dominican Republic last year. Name is Julio Rodriguez. I was super impressed reading the article about him, how his approach to the game, how he wants to be really good, willing to learn. Just overall person is, I think, might become a star. So I looked on eBay, and his only cards he got out right now is the Elite Extra Edition card. So I got a jersey autograph card of him, number to 99. Got it for like 20 bucks. Didn't want to feel like waiting until first Bowman cards come out. Probably next year, I would assume so. 19-year-old kid from Dominican Republic. I was super impressed how his demeanor, his work ethic, his willingness to learn. He's an outfielder with multiple tools. So I thought this guy may be a star in the making. So I think right now he's like the Mariners' 4th or 5th top prospect. That's before all the trades they made. I don't know what they are after the Cano trade. He's still the 4th or 5th prospect of the Mariners. There you go. That's my mail day of the day. What got me thinking about this mail day was the idea of prospecting. So I can give you my philosophies on prospecting. If you're a prospector, you out there get the first Bowman Chrome Auto card or invest in these young prospects who might become stars. I'm gonna give you a couple of my philosophies, my things I go by. For the most part, if you want to go out and buy, like say, 15 to 20 bucks on somebody's first Bowman Chrome Auto of your top prospect of your team, the leagues, you probably want to make sure you spend that much money. You want to be a hit more than a miss. So my number one rule is I don't prospect with pitchers, because the success rate of pitchers is far less for me than as a hitter, because you never know when a pitcher gets the arm troubles, shoulder problems, lose velocity, what's going to happen. Success rate for me of a hitter becoming a star more than a pitcher is greater than. So I'm pretty much disregarding any pitcher. Like right now, the Detroit Tigers, my team has top 5 prospects who are all pitchers. I'm not going out there and looking to get their autographs yet until they become something. That's one of them may become the next Justin Verlander or Max Scherzer, but they may also become the next group of top prospects that were duds. Remember, if you're old enough to become you're a Mets fan old enough, you know about Paul Wilson, Bill Pulsipher, and Jason Isringhausen is supposed to be the next great starting rotation. They didn't pan out. Isringhausen became a solid career as a closer, but not as a starter. The other two just didn't kind of fizzle out quick, and there's so many more cases of Cubs, like Wood and Pryor, cases of pitchers just not doing well, and there's better rate of hitters succeeding than pitchers. The other thing I look at when you look at hitters in general is what type of player they are. I make sure that if they're more of a multi-tool player, is an outfielder, does he have speed? Can he have defense? Can he have a decent hitting approach? I stay away from the big one-dimensional power hitters, say, for example, Joey Gallo of the Texas Rangers. I'm not a fan of him whatsoever. He does hit crazy light tower power, hits 40 home runs a year, but that 200 batting average, hitting strike out 200 times, I'm not a fan of it. If he loses that one thing somehow due to injury, or the pitcher's constantly going after his holes in the strike zone, he's got nothing else to fall back on. He has no other. He's average defender, but he's not an elite defender who's going to keep him in the lineup. Say, for example, Matt Chapman of Oakland. He's a young star of the A's third baseman. He may go for like a 1-for-20 slump, but you know what? He's such a great defender. He's going to stay in the lineup. Andrew Simmons, for a while, he first came up with the Braves, he wasn't the greatest hitters, but he was such an elite defender that kept him in the lineup. So I make sure because they get the most opportunity to play. I look at multiple tool players, multi-talented players such as that. So I say the outfielders, I look at center fielders. If they're getting bulked up or find somebody else, they can always move the corner outfield. Corner outfielders, once they if they're get pushed around position wise, they may end up being a DH or a first baseman. And as for the infielders, I like the shortstops, middle infielders. So if they find out the range isn't very good, the defense is not quite as elite, they get moved to third base, second base, or first base. First basemen and third basemen, they're basically stuck where they're at or become DHs. And I don't know how long that career is going to last if they're just one-dimensional players, especially in this day and age of baseball, where we got more bullpen pieces. That means just less bench guys. So baseball teams and managers want more versatility in their lineups. Look at the Dodgers and the Cubs and the Red Sox. There's always somebody on the team that's played multiple positions, so they're going to be sticking around long in the rosters than the one-dimensional power hitter guys that basically may end up being platoon guys or whatnot. So I stay away from the one-dimensional hitters. I stay away from pitchers, and I just kind of do my homework on the players and see what kind of swing he has, what type of approach he is, and that's my philosophy on prospecting. So there's my video. What's your thoughts on prospecting? Do you prospect? Who do you look for? You just go after your favorite teams, prospects, team leagues, and I think about the player. Do you look at the player's research on them? What do you do? Let me know on the comments, and have a good night.